What's up, Game Day Nation? You are watching Game Day Nation Athletics, and we're going to be reviewing today the NFC North, and we start with the Green Bay Packers, who went 13-3.
13-3, man.
Now, overall in this offseason, the Packers made, I believe, two questionable pickups in the NFL draft. Obviously, we all know by now, Jordan Love getting drafted in the first round. Packers it's been a few years now that the Packers have not drafted a positional player, offensive positional player, running back, wide receiver in the first round. They don't ever give the quarterback help like Aaron Rodgers, but now they just drafted his replacement. Now, don't get me wrong, Jordan Love is a great prospect. He needs grooming, but for the Packers to pick him up this early in the first round, because I feel like he would have been available by the second round as well. But, wow, I guess what's his name? Aaron Rodgers' clock is ticking, man. His time is over in Green Bay.
If you saw the previous videos, I said Jordan Love was overrated for sure, right? I didn't see him as the great prospect that.
He has the mechanics to become that great prospect, like a Patrick Mahomes.
A lot of quarterbacks in this draft had the mechanics, but can they perform in real time?
Right.
It's not that easy to do, but obviously, the Packers, they don't see as Aaron Rodgers the future anymore.
Nope.
They are going to release him. I think it's all because of his attitude throughout the years, how he wants to get his way instead of for the team. I think they're done with that, so they're going to ship him away. They're going to keep him for 1 year, see how he performs, see if he could keep this spot. If not, they're going to ship him away for sure. Obviously, not for nothing, but for a trade. Probably.
Yeah, they traded out. They traded out to get Jordan Love.
Jordan Love, yeah.
And you gotta remember, the teams ahead of him probably wouldn't have gotten him.
All I'm saying is, the Packers, they knew what they did. They honestly knew what they did. They knew what the future was being held, something like that. I don't remember. But anyways.
But the second questionable pick for me that the Packers did, they got A.J. Dillon. And don't get me wrong, A.J. Dillon is one of those unique prospects. He's not a type of running back where he could catch the ball or block for you. He's strictly a running back. He'll run the ball, he'll run the rock. He's like
a Frank Gore player,
basically.
Technically,
he's a workhorse, right? But if you look at the depth charts in the roster for the Packers running backs, they already got running backs to work around with. They got Aaron Jones. They had Jamal Williams. They don't really need A.J. Dillon right now in the second round. This is a stacked wide receiver class, and they got a QB. They got a running back. They need a wide receiver. I don't understand why they didn't go out for these stacked receiver class, bro.
I don't know. Obviously, that wasn't in their mind at all. I think they're waiting for next year for wide receivers.
We did a video about this. You gotta remember, the Packers were just only one game away to the Super Bowl. One game away. Mm-hmm. They had it in there, but they had 13-3 with the first-year head coach.
First of all, I think they should have won that game anyways, because when I was watching that game, I believe it was fourth down, was it? And it was close at a 1 yard line. I think they didn't get it. I remember. Don't add me on that. However, I do know it was close and it was the game changer play right there. But the refs didn't give it to him at all, even though it clearly looked like he passed the line. However, they are going to switch out the quarterback position for sure. They're gonna get rid of him of Aaron Rodgers, even though Aaron Rodgers has been doing well. He's been using the pieces that he has. They didn't even try to help him out in wide receiver position. They tried in tight end. Picking up Jimmy Graham and stuff like that. But is it really working out? The last notable receiver that they really had, what was it? Jordan Nelson, right?
Jordan Nelson. They had Randall Cobb.
Yeah, Randall Cobb. Yeah. I think Jordan Nelson was a great receiver for Aaron Rodgers. I think they were a duel. And Randall Cobb too. A big slot receiver who could do it all. I think those two were a threat for sure. However, can't do it anymore, man.
They did acquire Devin Funchess from the Jaguars, so
they did. But can it help out Devontae Adams? That's something we gotta really look out for.
Yeah.
But they picked up another tight end, Mercedes Lewis, played for the Jaguars. I was a fan of him a few years back because I always thought he was a one of an underrated tight ends. However, he's kind of lost his touch now. You don't really see him making that much plays. I could say it's mainly Blake Bortles' fault because he didn't really have that highlights to throw it to his tight ends as much. But I think Aaron Rodgers could change it. If not, Jordan Love, he'll be next in line, man.
Yeah, and one thing I do gotta mention, young boys, because I am a University of Miami fan. The Packers did pick up my defensive end, Jonathan Garvin from University of Miami, the U. One thing I'll say about Garvin, I felt like he went to the pros way too early. He's a junior. I felt like he needed time to develop, but how you saw that the team was playing, the Miami Hurricanes, we were struggling. We went 6-6, and we lost our bowl game against Louisiana Tech. So, but he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna stay with this team. I gotta go pro. And Jonathan Garvin, I knew he's gonna. He has the potential to be a great defensive end, but he tends to stall out when he doesn't win a matchup and he gives up too easy. If he just pushes himself more hard, I believe he could be a great rotational defensive end. But shout out to Jonathan Garvin for getting picked up. Congrats, bro. Hopefully you get you excel your abilities and get better in the pros. All in Miami, we're pulling for you.
So for off-season grade, I had to give them a C because they picked up a lot of a lot of players who don't really need. They really picked up depth rather than needs because they picked up another tight end, another running back, another quarterback that they really don't need. But if they really focus on wide receivers and O-line, I think that would be a great help, as well as the D-tackle position. That would be another great help as well. Even though they face 9th in the defense, however, they should really look at the D-tackle positions. That front 7 for sure. They were 23rd in rushing yards allowed, not very good. 14th in passing yards allowed. Could use some help in the cornerback position. I don't know. I know what they're trying to do. They did fix up the linebacker position for sure because they picked up Christian Kirksey from the Browns. I think he's also a great player too. I don't know why the Browns didn't re-sign him again. I guess he had to move on sometime. They also picked up Kamal Martin from Minnesota in the draft. I don't see him as a great player. I think he needs to be groomed a little bit more. So I think that's why Christian Kirksey will be a perfect fit for him to really help him out on his craft. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I had to give him a C for sure.
Oh, I just want to put something out there. Devin Funchess, he was actually a receiver off of the Colts, not the Jaguars.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
So that was our mistake on our part.
Wait,
but
did he play for the Jaguars though?
He didn't play for the Jaguars, no.
Never played for Jaguars?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
Well, yeah, Devin Funchess, wide receiver from the Colts, and then he went to the Packers now. For this year, he's coming to the Packers this coming season.
Got it.
Yeah. So, so my overall grade, I had to give a C. They did have the right spots after the first 2 picks they had, but it just, like I said, was not necessary to get a quarterback in the first round. Was not necessary to get A.J. Dillon out the second round either. That they were focused, like you said, more in depth and thinking about more of the future because Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams, their contracts are about to be up soon, but I'm just like, you got to win now. So, and A.J. Dillon, I feel like he would have been available by the 3rd round too.
3rd round?
Yeah, I feel like he would have been available.
How these running backs are being picked up, they're really being picked up late in the 1st round, so there was no way he was being picked up in the 1st round for sure. But 2nd round, I think he would be picked up late in the 2nd. So yeah,
he did get picked up late in the 2nd. He was the 30th pick in the 2nd round.
Yeah, you could say he will still be there for sure.
I believe so. That's nothing to knock off A.J. Dillon's talent because he has the talent. He's a workhorse. Don't get me wrong, but just like the Packers, just picking up these players, future players, and not really focusing on the players they got right now. So yeah, my overall grade is a C. I believe the Packers will, still be a great team. Probably win the NFC North once again. The only
13-3. You think that record will change next season? Because
probably the same, maybe even lower, 11-5. But they'll still, they're still going to compete that number 1 spot with the Minnesota Vikings. So yeah, that's how I feel about the Packers.
Supposedly the schedule will be coming out, so we'll talk about that later.
See how that matchup comes over and everything.
Yeah, because right now the NFC is looking pretty deep, pretty deep, and I don't know if these teams that was on top of their division last season can really compare to this season.
All right, so elephant in the room. You guys might be wondering, like, yo, Steve, why you got your hoodie on? Like, is your hairline really getting that bad, bro?
Nobody cares about his hoodie.
Nah, boy got a cut. Feel reborn now. special reveal.
How you gonna get cut and still mess up your hair?
Cause I had the hoodie on. That's why, Omar.
See, you shouldn't. You know what? You shouldn't even have your hoodie on to begin with.
Cause I want to be a great, like a grand reveal.
There is no grand review.
Yes, it is. Yeah, something different, right? Haven't had a haircut for 2 months.
2 months. I have a haircut for like a year.
Dang.
It's kind of rough out here, you know. Oh, I gotta grow out these waves right now.
I feel you. I was gonna like make a joke saying like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get dreads.
Yeah, but you can't.
Yeah, it would be possible. I mean, it could be.
It could be.
If I really tried, it could be.
Whatever. But
all
anyways.
right. Well, that wraps up for the Packers video. Stay tuned for the Minnesota Vikings, who went second in the NFC North, y'all.
Second. Yeah, I don't like the Vikings, but somehow they're the kryptonite to the Saints, so gotta give them props.
We'll see. All right. Peace.